The Estadio de Vallecas boiled over, not because of the scoreline, but because a tiny, contested moment suddenly became the match's defining argument. For 40 minutes, the tone had been tense and tactical until a loose scramble inside the box ended with a flash of movement, a clip touch, and a young Barcelona winger on the deck. The referee pointed to the spot. In any modern top-flight fixture, that signal would normally be the start of a safety net, a VAR check, a replay, a calm re-evaluation. Not this time. The video assistance system was down. There was no review, no second opinion, only the whistle and the shouts. Lamine Yamal stepped up and stroked the penalty home, and the away end erupted in relief while the home terraces imploded in disbelief. That moment, a soft contact turned into a decisive award, lit the fuse for a night of fury that would not fade with the final whistle. The lack of VAR didn't just change a decision, it changed the social contract of the game, the implied promise that technology exists to catch human mistakes. When that promise falters, fans feel robbed of a fair contest. What followed was a theatre of outrage. Rayo's bench sprinted onto the touchline, players argued in clusters, and from the stands banners and chants rose like a single voice accusing the match of being taken away. This wasn't merely a local grumble. The incident tapped into a wider national frustration about refereeing decisions and the protocols that govern them. Because stadiums are no longer just places to watch sport, they are public forums where trust is negotiated in real time. Reports after the game confirmed what viewers had feared. The VAR system had suffered a technical failure during the first half, and that failure coincided with the very moment a spot kick was awarded, meaning there was no way to overturn or confirm the on-pitch call. The timing felt catastrophic. And yet football is stubbornly pragmatic. Rayo would not lie down. After conceding, they clawed back. From a corner, a late finish found its way into the net and the scoreboard was level again. The match ended 1-1. But the result, a draw on paper, could not erase the sense that something larger had broken that evening. Reactions poured in across media and social channels, and the game became less about tactics and more about systems. Who is responsible when technology fails? What protocols should kick in, and whether a single human decision should stand when the usual checks are absent. Clubs, pundits and supporters asked whether matches should be paused when VAR goes offline, or whether an alternative rapid review mechanism can be created to preserve fairness. Officials later attempted to explain the chain of events, with committees noting the technical fault and attempting to place responsibility. But the atmosphere in Vallecas at the time of the call had already left an indelible mark. When a referee makes a decision that cannot be reviewed, the optics always favour suspicion. In a stadium where loyalties run deep and collective memory is sharp, suspicion turns into outrage within minutes. This is why the conversation extended beyond the two teams. It reached league administrators, broadcasters, and anyone invested in the integrity of competition. If the safeguard that was meant to stand between the momentary and the definitive can fail, what does that mean for every pivotal match that follows? In the aftermath, players spoke in measured tones, coaches pleaded for better protocols, and fans kept arguing in comment threads and bars long after floodlights dimmed. The story of Vallecas will not be tidy, a controversy fed by technology, human fallibility, and the theatre of youth, a teenager's goal that came with a technical asterisk and a stadium that felt cheated. Whether this leads to new rules, fresh infrastructure investment, or simply another round of heated debates, the match will be remembered as the night when a blackout of pixels cast a long shadow over a single kick of the ball. So the question that lingers is simple and urgent. Can the system be fixed before the next time a VAR outage decides more than one team's fate?